Come on, Scourge. You know I'm not the combative type. I just want to get off this colony, honest. And let you tell the Autobots back home about this place. Do you really think that I'd let go of you that easily? As long as I still function, no one's getting off this rock. Not if I can help. Do what? Shoot me? A pacifist like you wouldn't have the guts. Look, fighting gets us nowhere. This war has perpetuated for millions of years, and we're no closer to ending it than our ancestors were. I mean, come on, Scourge. Even for someone as brutal as you, don't you dream of a united Cybertron? Dreams mean nothing to me. We were all built for war, nothing more, nothing less. The dream I had last cycle is no more coherent than the idea that
about your dream?
Excuse me? Yeah, please tell me more about your dream. I might be genuinely interested. Look, just forget it. It doesn't matter, but... I can't really make heads or tails of it. Well, you just so happened to attack the right theoretician today. How about this? I'll tell you everything I know about dreams and their meaning. And you let me and Beachcomber go in return. How's that? Sure, it's not like I've got anything better to do. You see, before we can interpret the meaning of your dreams, we must first understand why we dream. In the human mind, brain activity throughout the day largely consists of beta waves. Whoa, wait a minute. Why are you going on about human brain activity? That doesn't exactly apply to us, you know. What, you think I can just make stuff up for this assignment? Anyways, our waking brain activity is largely dominated by beta wave activity, or brain waves that are high in frequency and low in amplitude. But brain activity is gradually reduced as we progress through sleep. Sleep is largely divided into two different phases, NREM and REM. Like the band? NREM, or non-rapid eye movement, is divided into 3 stages. Just so we aren't here all day, NREM sees brain activity gradually reduced from beta waves to alpha waves, then theta waves, delta waves, and finally in REM sleep, REM waves for lack of a better term. Interesting to note that in stage 2 NREM, we see these brief pulses of activity from the theta waves called sleep spindles and K complexes. Keep these in mind for later. So, what does any of this have to do with dreaming? Well, if you observe here, REM waves may have the lowest frequency, but their amplitude is remarkably similar to those of beta waves, indicating that the brain actually becomes more active than not in stages of deep sleep. So, if our brain activity in REM sleep resembles that of our waking hours, then that increase in neural activity results in the formation of dreams, yes. You're picking up on this pretty quickly. But what does that mean for the dreams we form during sleep? With all the information we're taking in, our brains gotta do something with it, right? What? I was getting invested. Wait, how did we get here? Yes, when left to their own devices, our brains can form interesting visions, to say the least. Though there isn't a definitive explanation to dream significance by our current understanding, several prominent psychologists in the field have formulated their own theories as to the meaning behind our dreams, with some interpretations more plausible than others. Well, one of the more notable psychologists in the field's history was an Austrian man by the name of Sigmund Freud. To give you a brief rundown, Freud's interpretation of psychoanalytic theory, or the study of the unconscious mind, relied heavily on dream analysis. Hey Skids, are you okay? Specifically, manifest and latent content. Manifest content being the actual events of the dream, and the latent content being like the hidden symbolism behind it. Suppose you were a Decepticon who began doubting the cause you were fighting for, and your dream was about being hunted by some ravenous monster. Well, perhaps your unconscious mind is telling you that sticking around with the Decepticons wouldn't be as bad as trying to desert them, am I right? Is he usually this unhinged? However, most of Freud's theories are actually quite controversial in modern psychology, since they can't really be proven falsifiable. I mean, come on, since most of his theories about psychology revolve around the ego, the eye-dee, the superego, they can't really be proven to not exist. So, you can't really disprove that theory, right? No, I've never seen him like this. Or, what of Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung's frankly outlandish theory that all dreams were connected by some sort of collective unconscious, where all of human experiences collected and gathered in some sort of abstract plane of reality, our minds are transported to when we sleep. Do you think that our minds are interconnected like some kind of fungal network? You know, we should try to walk away while we still can. Dumb theories, like that of Rosalind Cartwright, whose theory was that dreams simply reflect experiences relevant to the individual, actually found some empirical support. In a study involving several divorced women observed over a period of 5 months, it was revealed that the time these women spent thinking about their former spouses was positively correlated to the frequency in which they appeared in their dreams. And Alan Hobson, he... You know, I think I get it. I'm not sure about those K complexes you mentioned, but those sleep spindles are associated with memory and learning. Parts of your brain like the hippocampus or the rest of the limbic system could really benefit from those frequencies. In fact, sleep helps the pineal gland secrete hormones like melatonin, which help keep our biological systems regulated while we're resting. These processes just help clean the proverbial gunk out of your system, but they happen throughout NREM and REM sleep, meaning they have to be repeated multiple times throughout the night in order to just be effective. I guess what I mean is, Scourge, it's not your dreams themselves that have meaning, but your brain getting to that dreaming stage of REM and getting proper rest is what matters. So I was right in saying that dreams are practically meaningless? Yeah, pretty much. Now we both know. And knowing is half the battle. The Transformers! Oh, by the way, Scourge, what exactly was your dream about?
Ultra Magnus, what are you doing? Fortress Maximus, you don't understand. I have to get to Elysium, fast! Dear God, look what you've done. Oh no.
I forgot.